On November 3rd, the second gymnastics section of the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo was filled with excitement. This team, which brought together martial artists selected from all over Asia for the 4th Asian Soccer Championship, saw Japan once again rise to the top. The star of the day was Hattori Misako, who made a miraculous comeback after giving birth. And the story of these two young world-class athletes was a day that proved not only the strength of martial arts but also the strength of human beings themselves. The women's 220+ final. As the audience sighed, Hattori Misako was in the red corner. In the blue corner was the powerful Indian fighter Priya Kumari Thapa. The moment the two met, the atmosphere in the venue changed completely. Silence. And the gold note main event, Hattori calmly measured the distance and looked for a chance to break down her opponent. Taking advantage of a momentary opening, she landed a brilliant break and landed a punch. However, her opponent also knew she was losing and got up and fought back with powerful blows. The fierce battle between the two made time slip away, and the main match ended in a draw. Priya's formation became stronger as the match went into overtime. A series of sharp blows cornered Hattori. However, Hattori calmly evaded the pressure and threw her in an instant. She took the effective point and then attempted an arm lock to further sink her into the tatami. At that moment, the venue erupted. Priya desperately endured, but Hattori's arm lock was deep. The sound of a tap echoed in an instant. However, all her efforts and determination were condensed in that moment. After her victory, Hattori knelt on the tatami and shed tears. A year ago, she became a mother. Childbirth, childcare, and anxiety. She might never be able to return. There were nights when she thought so. However, the support of her family, the encouragement of her teammates, and her strength as a mother helped her stand again. She practiced for only 2 months after her return. She said she started working in earnest in September. Nevertheless, she won. In an interview after the match, Hattori spoke calmly. It was really tough after giving birth. I couldn't sleep and my physical strength declined, but thanks to the support of my family, who supported me by eating lots of rice, iron, and protein, I was able to get to this point. Then she added with a smile, but I'm not satisfied with today's match. Every single strike was a fluke. I wanted to land more strikes. I wasn't the same person I was at the World Championships back then. But the audience knows. It's not a fluke. It's a technique she's repeated thousands of times on the tatami mat. This is the final of all that hard work. With the gold medal from the Asian Championships hanging from her chest, she says she wants to continue to perform. But at the same time, she smiles as she says she wants to win a second one, and the strength of both a mother and a warrior coexists on her face. Meanwhile, the women's 220 final was also a fierce battle. The young 21-year-old world champion, Kadera Larena. Standing before her was the Russian competitor, the arrogant Gabe Berdikowa. In the semifinals, she defeated Mo Okura, the runner-up at the World Championships, to advance. As soon as the match started, Kadera took cautious steps. She built the match with a variety of strikes, punches, middle kicks, and high kicks. But Berdikowa fought back with powerful pounding after grabbing her opponent. The two women's techniques and power clashed, resulting in a draw with no points difference. In the overtime period, Dara strengthened her formation and landed a high kick, but it was not enough to win. The match went into overtime again, and in the early stages of the longest period, Kadera landed a sharp throw and immediately took control. At that moment, the voice of her opponent echoed, and she continued to pound on the tatami mat, winning the match. The 21-year-old Asian champion achieved her second victory with dignity. After the match, Kadera spoke calmly. I think I could have done better. But I'm glad I won. From here, I'll aim for the world again. Her words were filled with both youth and composure. Her appearance was a perfect example of a new generation of karate dojo. The four women who stood on the podium that day, Hattori Misako, Kadera Rina, Okura Mo, and Anuya Sharma, each had their own battles in life. As mothers, daughters, and warriors, they continued to fight. Under the bright lights, even after the audience had left, traces of sweat remained on the tatami mat. Every drop of sweat is proof of their strength. Hattori concluded by saying, "The reason I want to be strong is different now. It's not just for myself. I want to show my children what a mother looks like." Those words touched everyone's heart. Strength isn't about technique or body. It's the reason why you fight that makes you the strongest. And on this day, Asian karate opened a new page. A mother who continues to fight after giving birth, and a young shinsei who aims for the world, both of these are treasures that Japan can be proud of in the world. Even after the spectators had left, the air in Yoyogi was still filled with passion. The fight I saw that day, in that place, wasn't just a match. It was a celebration of life, a story of hope. A mother, a champion, a warrior, and two queens of the young model who showed their true colors, the pinnacle of Asia. It was also the beginning of their challenge to the world. What kind of story will they weave at the next World Tournament? No one will forget today.